Well, hello there. Today I want to talk about the one thing that makes parenting harder, and it is comparing ourselves to somebody else. And I know this because I was my first client. So when my kids were small, I can remember comparing myself to this lady at the bus stop where our kids would gather with their parents, including me and my kids, to wait for the school bus. And this parent, she was always cheerful, always smiling, always making jokes, real extrovert. And she was so happy. I mean, we're talking early in the morning, and like, I really felt less than when I saw her. And then I remember comparing myself to parents at this in the store. Like, for example, this child who was, begging for her mother to buy candy, right? And clearly the mother didn't want to, and the child just kept, please, please, pleading and pleading and getting a bit louder. And I noticed that the mother was so patient, just like I wished I was. But you know what? Comparison is self-sabotage because, we never measure up to the people we're comparing ourselves to. And the truth is, we don't know all the information about these parents, right? Maybe this is their habit of how they behave when they're outside their home. We don't know how they behave inside their home, and we don't know how they're feeling inside. That's what really I think about a lot now with the increase in mental illness around. I think when I'm looking at somebody, I wonder what's happening inside. There was so much I didn't know, and yet I would compare myself to them. And whenever you compare yourself to somebody else, you end up on the bottom rung of the ladder. So this is what I recommend doing. The next time you are aware of thinking that, oh, that parent is so good, I wish I could be like that. I wish you would just say stop to yourself if you can. I remember a few times I said it out loud, because when you do that, it stops that train of thought, and you can focus on what's happening in your situation right now, like being mindful, like paying attention to your children or paying attention to whatever you're doing right there. Just focus on that. You have to replace the thoughts of that other person that you're comparing yourself to, but that can really help. And if you keep doing it, the chances of you comparing yourself to others decreases. Okay. The other truth of this is that it is not your job to become another person, to be as good as someone else. It's your job to be the best you can be, to be the best parent that you were born to be. And this is great role modeling for our kids too. I always think about how role modeling is the greatest teacher. And so if you don't compare yourself to others, then the risk is greater that your children won't compare themselves to others. And it's really harmful to us when we do that, because we never measure up. That's the biggest problem. So if you like this video, I hope you'll join us again, because you know what? Together we can make this world a better world for parents and a better world for kids. Until next time.